Afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin String coming at you with a mail call, but it will also include some specific items that I will be putting together for the March Memorial Camp. And one item that I will be showing is not something that I acquired through a purchase, but just something that I've just stockpiled and collected remnants of from, rolls. But anyway, so I have a big box, and one of the items that is in this box is not directly related to this thing that I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. So actually upside down. Here we go. So what I had been wanting was a new bit of camp cookware that will be a bit of an upgrade from that skillet that I had been taking, one that I had actually picked up off in a collection of discarded items that was left on the side of the road at a former residence where I lived. I cleaned it up and I took it to the Midwest YouTuber meetup, and that's what I cooked my food in. But it does not have a collapsible handle. So what I ordered was, this is called the Stanley, it's a prep, used to be like the prep and eat. Now it's just called the fry pan set. And what it is, it is bigger than my box there. It is bigger than my Stansport mess kit, which I have also taken, but I use that mainly as as my plates to eat my food off of. But this has a green lid. It does not have a metal lid, but I've already opened it up, and although I couldn't fully collapse it, and my mess kit actually fits inside there. See, it comes with a cutting board, so this lid could be used as an additional plate. So it has a cutting board. It has a collapsible, a two-part spatula, which goes together like the Stanley Prep and Cook sets. Oops. It goes together like this, and then you just squeeze that to these sides here to take it apart. Oop. Very first time. It's very hard, so it'll take some work to get it where it's not so difficult to put together and take apart. So I do apologize for that. But there are two sporks, and there are two plates. So these are about the size of my my Stansport mess kit. The one that has a copper bottom. And then it has the user's information. And it has this silicone trivet, which you could use as a pot holder or to put your pot on. And the handle collapses. And you slide this down to lock it. And it has a very, very thick bottom, which my other pan does not. And then you want to collapse it. You squeeze. And fold it down, and then you can put everything else inside. So I may not take all of these other items with it. I may just put the mess kit inside it and leave all these other items at home. And put this in my cookware bag because I don't have to worry about the handle sticking up. So it has about the same capacity as that other pan, but the fact that it is stainless steel and a collapsible handle, that's why I went for that. Now the next item is something that I had. It's not the same one that was recommended by a YouTuber I follow called Iridium242, but he has suggested getting a shortwave radio, and I used to have a shortwave boombox many years ago until it crapped out. But that was a big old honking thing, so anyway, this is a tiny shortwave radio. It's called the Tivdio, probably just another one of those made in China brands, but it comes with earbuds for quiet listening. Has a little strap, and it uses AAA batteries. So, and it has this antenna here. So it's got FM and shortwave. It doesn't have AM, but it's still going to be a neat little radio. So this will be getting testing. I'll, of course, test it here to see how it works in my apartment amidst all the other city noise. But then it will also go to camp for testing out in the middle of the woods. And of course it has the user manual that goes with it. Now on to the things that I think will work for something that we have been chatting about as far as the memorial camp, and it's been decided that we will pretty much have our own privies, or where we're going to do our business in the woods, instead of having some what a lot of us, at least here in Iowa, call kaibos, or the portable the porta potties. So what I found was, I was hoping that it would be smaller than this, but it's still flat. You can see how thin it is when it's packed down. They had to use 2 mailer bags to package it. So I'll just get those aside. And it comes in this carry bag, and it is a pop-up privacy tent, or it was labeled as like a shower tent. So if you had one of those bag showers, those solar showers, you could use that. And obviously I'm not going to pop it up in here. The handle's away from the zipper. So the bag opens almost completely in half. And it has these see, it unfolds like this, and then as you expand it, these hoops inside will turn into the actual supports, and then once you got it up, and then you can put some guy lines on it. It is open bottom, so that way if you need to reposition your privy, you can lift it off of your toilet bucket or whatever type of portable toilet you're using, and then reposition that, and then put your bucket back inside. It even comes with some stakes and some cordage, but I may upgrade these stakes to some that are a longer length, and I may swap this out for actual paracord. So yeah, it does come with cordage. So, and then when you're done, you just collapse it back down, put it back in here. Yeah. I decided to get one of these because Tack and Brenda of ALK Forging and Adventures have one, a slightly different design. Yeah, they had privy at the Midwest YouTuber meetup, and of course had to kind of rescue that after the wind decided to try to take it down while Brenda was inside. But yeah, we got that issue fixed. Of course, that's purely because of wind. But yeah, this can be set up anywhere, and so that's why I got that. And then inside it, this is an actual toilet bucket. See, it's got the hinge right here. And then you just grab this part to open it. So it's an actual toilet seat. But the lid comes on and off like any other bucket lid. Of course, I'm not going to bother with that now. And then what I got to go inside it, I'm hoping that these will work. This is a 2-box pack of the Husky compactor bags. There are 15 a box. So these are 18 gallon or 68.1 liter. So I figure instead of just your regular kitchen trash bags, these might be better because they're meant to take the stress of a trash compactor, you know, condensing the contents of the bag into a smaller form. So, and because these grip, or it's supposed to grip the can. I'll see if it works on a bucket. So, but anyway, I got these. These are a good deal on Amazon. So I got 100 of these. So get these out of the way. And then the last thing that I got for this, I don't know if it's the right type, but if anyone in the comments wants to tell me if this would work for, or if I should get a different kind. This is called Simply Pine. It is a pelleted cat litter. I wanted to go with the natural cat litter instead of the clay in my toilet bucket. And what I would do is I put a bag in the bucket, then I put some of this in, And then, of course, I have my bag of TP ready to go, off-roll in just a Ziploc bag. But I don't know if this would be the right kind to use, this pelleted, or should I get one that's more like my normal cat litter, which is like the size of a small, smaller than, say, a coriander seed or a cumin seed or something like that. Really fine granules instead of a bigger pellet. But if this is too big, then because this is pine, it's a wood product, so this could be like fuel for a stove. I could modify my 12 Survivors twig stove to use as a pellet stove to burn this instead of using sticks. But anyway, whatever. I got this. So we'll see what anyone in the comments thinks thinks will this work, or should I go with something different? I mean, I have till March. See, the camp starts on March 20. So I wanted to get all these things now and find out if this stuff would work or if I should go with something different, and if you in the comments recommend that I try something different instead, then I don't want to use a clay product in there because I want it to be biodegradable so that it will be better for the environment, because I don't know where we're going to be disposing of our stuff when we pack up to leave. So we'll discuss that later, among us who are attending. But anyway, whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to take this whole bag because this is 20 pounds unless I'm asked to share my litters. But anyway, whatever. This will still be a prep item no matter what. So I'll leave it to you in the comments to give me recommendations on whether this would work. Or if I should go with something different. So put it in the comments down there. And again, I also want to mention that I made some more strings of ranger beads yesterday morning, and so I had a request for orange, so I had got some orange shoestrings. So a pair of shoestrings give me 4 strings of ranger beads, so I have 4 orange. And then while I was at Walmart shopping Saturday, picking up a few needed items and some preps, I got some black and white shoestrings. And so I have 4 white strings with the dark beads and 5 black strings with the lighter beads, and there are a couple of dark beads mixed in, alternated on one of them. So I have a few more ranger beads added to the collection that I'm selling at $2 each plus postage to raise money for the jewels. So I posted that on Facebook, and I posted that on my I posted a picture of the new ones on the community tab of my channel page. Plus I posted that on Facebook, and then I shared my original video publicly on Facebook and added the picture of the new ones, so that those who are not in the Midwest YouTuber meetup groups or Iowa YouTuber page or whatever, or I cannot share out of those because of the privacy settings on those groups, I went ahead and and just shared my original video when I showed the first batch, including some that I have already sold. I sold all the small ones, and I sold the yellow ones, and I sold some of the black ones that I've already had, but I have more black strings. I call them just by the string color, not by bead color, because who knows, I may use different beads instead of those skull beads that I have been getting, and I don't know if I'll get any more of those if I choose to make any more, or if I'll just stop and just try to sell what I have. But I had these beads, so I decided I'm going to make some more. What the heck? So I did. So I just wanted to throw that in. I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploading. And again, tell me in the comments if you think pelleted cat litter like this would be good for my toilet bucket, or if I should use something that is a finer texture but still a natural product. And if that is what is recommended, then that's what I'll do. Also put this bag up on Facebook in those groups and get feedback from others that way. And you know, if others, and if they say go with this, and if I'm asked to share, then I'll offer to share this whole bag with others who may need it for their own privies instead of bringing their own, provided that my driver has room in her vehicle for that. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.